Ha da 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 da. Yo, what is up, my gummy worms? It is your boy, Canovalone here, and we're gonna talk about Twip again. The possible friendship, the guy who basically joined the Bring House the next minute made a video crying about how come we didn't make this game fail in sales, was why why people still bought it. Barbara Streisand effect, buddy. Learn about it. But anyway, we're gonna talk about because he's upset that Pokemon Home was a huge success. Now, I want to state this. Oh, there you go. I want to state this. 1. I have made videos talking about Pokemon Home before. 3, in fact. One where I was talking about the feature, the info that was released was at that time. One where I was actually going over the Switch version via my phone's own literal camera. And the last one where I was actually really fucking pissed off at Home's room trade feature because it wouldn't fucking work. It's been updated to work now, but overall, I want to state this. I have not paid. I have not. I am still on the free plan. I am still in the $30 system because frankly, I'm a cheap motherfucker. And my only goal here is to actually just complete the whole regional decks in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Plus, I kind of lost all the cartridges of all my previous games, and I pretty much can't raid any of them back in the bank because I never actually paid for Pokemon Bank. Funny. But overall, I just don't give a fuck. Pokemon Home is perfectly fine in my opinion. But Twip is clearly upset because, frankly, Pokemon Home didn't fail. He's gonna most likely, I've already watched the video, but he's gonna bring up EA and say, people should be still upset at Pokemon Company and Game Freak because they're exactly like EA. And that's kind of like taking and making a mountain out of a molehill. Because we have the mountain, which is EA and Activision, who have years of shitty things they've done. Meanwhile, we have the Pokemon Company and Game Freak. And it was just because of the whole bring that national dex to cut time. Just that shit. That's the molehill. And that's the mountain. We can all remember the microtransactions that EA was trying to pull. But, oh no, let me just get into the video. I'm sorry. I've got.
So Pokemon Home, that amazing service that adds cut features that were missing from Sword and Shield, that amazing subscription service? Well, guess what? It was a booming success to nobody's surprise whatsoever because it has the name Pokemon in the name. So, 2.3 million downloads, which is fine, that's fair. 2.3 million downloads, it's a free app. But here's the kicker, and here's what frustrates me the most. It made $2.6 million. $2.6 million in consumer spending. Also, thank you to Good Nintendo for the source. It made $2.6 million, which means it's totally free money to Pokemon Company and probably Game Freak. All of these people from Pokemon Company are just making free money from cutting features from a game. That makes me really upset. Not only does it make me upset, it just makes me disappointed. I just don't get how they get away with things like this. Like, if other companies like EA or Activision pulled.
Well, here's the thing. Actually, here's a perfect example of what EA would have done. Now, the reason why I'm on Pokemon Home is because I want to actually show off the features. Now, you're most likely wondering, Conrad, what does this have to do with anything? You normally always do this stuff, and I'm always questioning why it's stupid and silly. I know you have a point for it all, but it's just getting childish, man. You gotta really don't trust me, my young Padawan. Papa CV knows what to do. Now, here's the thing. Now, you're most likely wondering, Conrad, where at the base is it going to premium? You've already talked about this. Now, but be mind. Let me give you the EA twist. All right. see this Wonder Box? EA style? Oh no, what? Oh, you get to use Wonder Box? Nigga, hell no! Hold on, let me get my EA patented brush. Uh, oh, yep. Let me just. You see this? That's not in the basic plan. Oh, room trade? Not in the A style. That's not in the basic plan. Judge function? Oh, it's not even there already, so I don't even need to touch. But ultimately, a 30 Pokemon. Ah, man, that's just too much. I should cut that down in half just for you. That's 15 now. Now your most second one. Now, if you want any of this, you see that whole that 12-month, you're gonna have to pay $15 for 12 months. Oh hell no, nigga. 30. $30 for 12 months for the basic plan. Now, for the premium. Oh, the premium. 60. Come on, slap that 60 on there. I know you got the money. But it's morally, that's corrupt. Nigga, we EA. Do you really think we give a shit about you? This fucker thinks that since he's a consumer, we see him as a person. What? You think we're like Nintendo? Fuck you, you stupid motherfucker. Now give me your fucking money. Yeah, that's basically EA in a nutshell. That would be EA's Pokemon Home. Although maybe I'm being too lenient on them, they probably would have made it worse. Yeah, I don't know EA well enough. But ultimately, that's pretty much a shitty version of Pokemon Home. Well, very much like Conrad, that's not the version we got. I don't see why you're quite this. Hey, Twip brought up EA and Activision, saying it once we did this, they get shit on for it. But here, now keep in mind, I personally do believe that they should have made the boxes bigger. They're like 300 at best. That's my personal belief. But the fact they gave us Wonder Box for free and Room Trade for free with the idea that we can just host, that seems pretty fair. Oh, host you can do in premium, but overall this seems pretty fair. Oh, although with the exception of the whole being able to actually move that, because I think the extra space and the ability to actually this would have been enough. They should have just allowed this to be a thing and be allowed this to be accessible as well. That's my honest opinion. Unlike the fact they could have made the basic plan paid, which would have made it even worse. That's what could have actually caused it to be shittier, in my opinion. But guess what? They didn't really do that, which is morally upstanding. Ultimately, Twip, in my opinion, you're getting really upset over you're making a mountain out of a molehill. Ignore that part.
This kind of crap, they would be getting absolutely destroyed by everyone. Everybody would be up their ass. But when it comes to Pokemon, Pocket Monsters, childhood franchise, nope, it's A-okay because we have Pikachu and he's adorable and it's for kids, so it's innocent. It is absolutely free money. They did not have to try all for that. I cannot believe.
Um, we have Pokemon Go, Pokemon, Pokemon Masters. I mean, if we're gonna go based off Nintendo, Nintendo on apps, we have Mario Kart Dash. I think it's Dash or World Tour. I can't fucking remember for shit. Animal Crossing, Pocket Camp, and Fire Emblem Heroes. We have a gotcha game, another gotcha game. But yeah, of course they're making money from this shit. It's a lot of money.
They legit got away with this. So let's go into the news a bit further. The most popular service, oh, this is so disgusting. I hate talking about this. Is the 1 month premium plan, which is $3, and then that's followed by the yearly annual plan, which is $16. And apparently, most people who went from the 1 month premium plan, they stuck around for another month. So so people are legit sticking to this stupid service.
Most likely because the service is actually good. I mean, come on, that's 6,000 Pokemon in those boxes, plus the Wonder Box trade for 10. 10. I mean, so far, I haven't actually even gotten myself, because frankly, one, that means I break my FTP rule. I don't care what app it is. If I have to pay for something, I'm breaking the FTP rule. FTP OGs represent. Only true people will know. True people who know me. We will know that joke. Know that represent. But seriously, there are people who are gonna give a dollar to give a dollar for a month. There are people who are gonna give dollars for 12 months, which is a year, because they want to continue to use the service. And they've proven that they actually are trying to make this a good service. Again, I reiterate. I keep on forgetting to turn this on. I'm sorry. They could have made basic plan paid, but they didn't. It's free. You can use it. So you can use the standard number we've all been using for the GTS, which is 1. And most people will say, well, that's a problem. I'm pretty sure there would be people who would say it, which I would find. The only thing I can find a legit problem is the box. How can you find the fact that we can use 1 as a problem? That's kind of silly. We've always used 1. You're expecting them to give you 3 Pokemon, and for the basic, it's most likely sticking to the true and tried ways. Ultimately, I believe they shouldn't have given us, 240, 40, allowed us to put 240 Pokemon on, like the standardized issued because, no, wait, hold on. I'm thinking if you were adding 30 Pokemon in each box, because you can add 30, one box, I'm thinking that if you add those series up, you would possibly get 8 boxes. So 30 times 8, that'd be like 240. Which would be basically allow you to put up 240 Pokemon. I might be wrong with my math, and I might just be thinking of boxes in total, but I'm thinking of Pokemon you can add with the number of boxes. But yeah, I ultimately believe that this is, although I wish that this was 240, or at least 300, rather than the measly 30. If you cut that, if this was at 300, it'd be about a lot better. With these other features being just as fine. Although I wish they actually made this available. This one made people have an even more easier time. Plus, the prices themselves, they aren't really overpriced. 16, 5, 3, they're pretty somewhat low, which is good. I mean, you would have to now pay $36 since you're playing Nintendo Online. But if you buy them at different times, like, let's just say, for my case, an example, I bought Nintendo Online in, I believe, February, meaning I will have to wait till February to buy to update my subscription service for a year. Meanwhile, when it comes to this, if I bought it like now in March 19th, I would have to wait till March to actually pay for it. I would have a 1 month time gap to give me more time. Or I could ultimately wait even longer and wait till I'm on December, and then boom, I have now another cycle of 12 months to give me more time. In total, it's just basically smart payment planning.
It is unbelievable, and I know this seems a bit ranty. I'm just kind of throwing things out there. I'm sorry if this comes across as really fanboyish, but it just frustrates me to see Pokemon like this. I love Pokemon. It's one of the franchises I grew up with as a kid. It's probably one of my most lifelong franchises ever. I've known it more than I've known Sonic, for example. So to see it go down this crappy path of being just scummy and reselling stuff as a subscription service, it's just a load of crap, and I really despise it, and I cannot believe this feels different to Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, fair enough, they're still Pokemon games at heart. You still get a decent chunk of Pokemon in the game. In the game, physically, you can catch a decent amount of Pokemon. Fair. Graphics, people don't care about graphics too much, or at least a lot of people don't. Fine, I think it's a bit disgusting, but fine, I get it. It's what I've enjoyed the playing experience on the Switch. providing something we already had for extra money. And whoa, $16 isn't a lot of money. Well, it's more than $0 from, buying the game.
I'm just being honest. Honest, that's kind of a shitty argument. Because keep in mind, if you had to, when you had to buy the game in order to even use the GTS, because remember, you would have to buy the game, you would have to pay $40 to buy the game with the GTS. With the fact that, oh yeah, GTS service, that system, everything is already on there, so you just need to pay $40 to buy the game in total. Basically meaning, oh yeah, the whole zero, oh you don't have to pay any money for it. No, you technically still do, because keep in mind, and you still have to buy the game to game. The current system where the game has it to sit as well. Because if you want to play with them new Pokemons and bring in all your old ones, guess what? You need to still have the old game which you have, of which you obviously must and buy the new version. Because keep in mind it when you go buy Pokemon White, guess what? GTS is already added. That's a feature on it, meaning you have to pay $40 to get it technically. Technically, I'm being on technical terms because you still had to pay $40. Because remember, all the Pokemon games have GTS in them, meaning you still have to pay the money. I didn't have to pay $0 technically. I had to pay $40 to get the whole game. Get the game in total, which had GTS on it, meaning I had to pay $40 technically to get GTS.
You bought the game, you get these things that were in the past games, but no. Sure, they're a bit enhanced, but like I said previously in a video before, paying for better game design is just ridiculous. It's so unproductive, and I just wish that more people would call out Game Freak and the
Okay, okay. He says it's ridiculous. Listen for better game design. Okay. Now, you're most likely was just wondering why did you just click the Internet Historian? This video. Anyone who, if you have watched this video, you know what's on it. This catalogs the entire story of No Man's Sky as a whole. And frankly, I feel sorry. Oddly enough, my English professor, oddly enough, asked if whoever watched it, and I brought up my hand and said, "Yeah, I watched it too." And we both agreed that what happened to the actual head of Hello Games was just kind of sad. That was just sad. That man, those guys dealt with a lot of shit because of this. The media boosted the fuck out of No Man's Sky. The hype levels were to levels that they could not reach. And ultimately, when the game came out, boom, everybody just swarmed and went hate on. Even I did at the time because, frankly, keep in mind, I was probably still like, I think it was in high school still. So when I saw the mindset that, oh well, everyone's a majority saying it's bad, that means that must be true. Yeah, I was a part of the stupid join the herd mentality crap. I I I grew out of that. And hopefully those habits never come back again. So ultimately, I find that hilarious. Hilarious. I found that they deserved what they got. God, I think it may have been middle school. I don't fucking remember shit. But I ultimately just thought they deserved what they got. And when I actually heard this whole story, I genuinely felt bad for what I tried for. I didn't join on the Twitter mob or anything. Because keep in mind, I fucking hate Twitter. Never will fucking use it. It can go fuck itself in rotten hell. Hell. I honestly felt bad about it. I really did. And I was part of the mindset, oh no, they should have made this game proper and perfect like they did in the past. But when the man, and, and you hear all this and when you really think about it, it's really tragic. But now you're most likely wondering, well, what does this have to do? I understand you're trying to make philosophical, make us like, okay, yeah, maybe we are trying to say something here. Well, here's the thing: they had two routes. They could have taken the money and ran. That is legit what they could have done. Or they could have man up and made the game better. Making it better, evolving it, updating it, making better hunting. I don't even know if they even had a DLC or not. But guess what? They went with Route 2, making the game better, improving upon it, ignoring all this hatred and backlash to focus on making this game better. By God, that was the one thing that got them that right. Every time I hear people talk on Sword and Shield, you know what? No, the one thing I hope is, I hope that Game Freak can pull a No Man's Sky. That in this time of hatred and anger and tribulation, that they can twist it around and pull it back up. That they can gain back the community's trust. That's what I hope. That's my own personal hope. Because frankly, yeah, people could say, oh, well, you shouldn't pay for design. But frankly, if people were said the games were rushed, the incompetency, the shift from 2D to 3D, we have a lot of reasons, give a lot of reasons for why Sword and Shield was bad. But that doesn't mean that they can just drop Sword and Shield, ignore it, pretend it never happened, and try to make a new game that had the exact same problems and think they're gonna get away with it. They could try and pull Bethesda tactics on us, which would be 10 times more crummy and piss off people even more. That'd be just as disgusting. So ultimately, Twip, if you're watching this, I want to ask you something here. Would you rather that Game Freak pulled a No Man's Sky, that they try, and they are trying, to make Sword and Shield better with all their heart? They're trying to do that. Or would you rather that they would continue going down your supposed dark road where they are constantly trying to get our money? Ultimately, I hope they go down the No Man's Sky route. Because that means that they're trying again. They're trying to gain back everyone's trust. So you know what? That's a good thing. Jesus Christ, this is 22 fucking minutes. What the fuck is wrong with me? But you want to say this is bad, this is lazy. Look at No Man's Sky. That game got hated on and frankly, I would recommend everybody watch this video. Because this is a good fucking video. I mean, it's from the internet store, and that's already proving that's fucking good. The fact that you're upset alone that Pokemon Home was a success says this kind of shows something about you. You made a video saying Pokemon Home is bad, it's evil. Evil. Keep in mind, Twip, this is the one thing you must know. You are literally a part of the Barbra Streisand effect. Basically, every time you talk bad about this game, you're giving it a little bit of publicity. You, Distant Kingdom, everybody. You are all talking about it. Guess what? That game's getting that app is getting a lot more notoriety. A lot more people are watching it. And a lot more people are gonna go use it. And guess what? This is I mean, people are saying it's bad, but it's not really all that bad. I could give it another service a month or two. Boom. Barbra Streisand effect. You know this is the same thing that happened with Sword and Shield, right? You guys literally gave it so much attention. Even I did, but that was me more or less. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and make myself sound like. But I gave it more attention, too. We all basically became the free publicity ads. We literally gave them a Barbra Streisand, and you were upset that the game sold so well. How come it sold so well? Barbra Streisand, dude. It don't change shit. So long as the Barbra Streisand effect exists, that's gonna fucking happen. Now there are people I've actually met on my actual university campus who said they're not gonna buy Sword and Shield. I've most likely already said this, but they said they were gonna get in the fucking bargain bin when it's fucking no to your money, which would have been fucking hilarious. This is actually kind of hilarious. So keep that in mind. I ultimately just want to say this. It's kind of fucking childish that you think that, oh, no, the game should be already perfect and have everything. I shouldn't have to pay for game design. If the game's rushed, okay. So if the game developers are rushed and forced to make the game within this yearly time strain, and the game isn't up to snuff, but they want to update it, by your philosophy, they shouldn't touch this game anymore and just take out money that they made and move on to a new project, rather than try to work upon it. Ultimately, that's more scummy than trying to more scummy. That's something I believe EA would pull out of their ass.
Pokemon Company for these kinds of actions because it just feels so unfair. This feels so unfair on the consumers or people like me that would like to use these features.
Okay, I know I don't want to be a dick, but why does he still have double kick? It's like you're just trying to say double kick soap. It's just stupid. Why do you have that?
Because you have to pay money for it, money that I'm not willing to give them because it feels like that screws with my morale. Like, I didn't buy Pokemon Sword and Shield. I did not
Sure
buy
you
this at
didn't.
all. I borrowed Pokemon Sword. I did
Sure
not
you
pay
didn't.
a single dime for those games because I did not want to go through those
Sure.
goddamn sales. No siree. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm not gonna pay for this when it's just.
Well, you don't have to. It's free. It's a free app you can use. Yes, you can pay to get that upgrade and shiny stuff, but again, you don't need to pay for it. And also, guess what? People can do it with their own money what they want to do with it. You can't control people. Trust me. If everybody thought the exact same way as the same person, the world would be a boring place. Everything would be lame, and there'd be nothing fun. It'd be single-handedly the lamest experience of our lives. Everyone's bland, boring, no one's unique, has anything different about them. We're all just robots. It's disgusting. And you're upset that people gave them. How come you guys gave Game Freak your money? You should be angry still. These are people who have never heard the controversy, people who have heard about it but wanted to give Pokemon Home a shot, or people who were steadfast and still wanted to give Game Freak their money. If you're getting a Pokemon Company their money, sorry. It's just being near people like listening to people like Twip talk. It kind of makes you say Game Freak a lot because even though you know it's the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, though you gotta have to say Game Freak for some fucking reason. It's so fucking inane. It's kind of ironic. But ultimately, that's kind of funny because these are three groups. Now you most likely have those group of people who will most likely use Pokemon but never buy the subscription service. FTPs represent, or rather, FTT? Free to trade? Yeah, free to trade. FTTs represent. So ultimately, again, it's kind of fucking stupid to be upset over this. I mean, I understand you have the right to be upset. I'm not trying to deny that. But you're just getting upset over the fact, why are people using their money on this service? I made a video saying it's bad. And it kind of sounds like you expected people to make it when you made the video. You expected people to blindly just agree with you. To be like, yeah, this service is bad. I'm not going to buy it. Yeah, let's make sure that they don't get any money. And you expected it to work. Dude, not everything's gonna go your way. Heck, you made a video being upset over how the fact that Sword and Shield didn't fail in the sales. Again, Barbara Streisand effect. It's like, do you not know this shit, man? You gave it more notoriety and attention. You made so many videos on it, and that was on it, and that was so stupid too. You were going with the lamest and weakest of talking points that even when you made the whole video saying it was a copy of Sun and Moon, I was able to destroy your entire video. No joke, it was so bad. Monica Coleman made a video. You never. She was nearly nearly fuck. You made a Dear Twip video. I legit called you out on this. That's one of my best videos, man. In all honesty, I fucking thank you. And guess what? In the video, I did not say any horrifically negative things about you, but I expect better from you. You have more subscribers than me. You've been on this platform longer than me, so I expect better fucking content. Shit like this is not what I'm expecting, Twip. Come on, man. Do better. You just like Savage and me. You have actual fucking reasons to have this low tier trash. You guys don't. It's fucking pathetic. even then, the law.
To me, it is a scam. It just feels complete shit. It just feels crap. It's this kind of company model that I just cannot really take. Crash Team Racing had the microtransactions.
Okay, here's the thing with Crash Team Racing and the microtransactions. They didn't add them at the start, but only when all the good reviews started coming in, and it was starting to flood down. That's when they just started to sucker punch everybody by adding the microtransactions in. That is a legit dirty move, and I can agree with it 100%. That was fucking dirty. But here's the thing: they didn't do that with home. Ultimately, what I'm trying to state here is, had they done the same thing that Crash Team Racing had done, by making home completely free where you could use all this good stuff for free, then just sucker punch us in the fucking gut and then make it paid, that would have been horrifically cruel. Downright monstrous, even. I'd be wincing in pain. I'd be like, oh my god, you fucking just used us like that. Which would have been horrifically cruel and cruel and messed up. I'm not trying to be upset, but Twip, you clearly kind of are really acting like a child in a way because you're trying to make it seem like, oh, Pokemon Home is the exact way of Assassination Racing or EA. We should all be upset about this. So why isn't? Well, people, like I said before, people think differently. They don't see this as a problem because with EA pulled a level that was very fucking dirty, and Crash Team Racing, that was a level of actual scumbaggery, of actual manipulation. They didn't put the microtransactions until after all the reviews were done. So that way the game looks so good, then boom, add it in, then we can fuck everybody over. That was actually fucking disgusting. That's truly a scam. Because you make your game no microtransactions, but then the moment and all that good positive user files starting to slow down, that's when you fucking hammer it in. That's a scam. You lied about not having microtransactions actions to everyone's face, only to then double cross us all when you promised it you wouldn't have it, just so that way you could get our money. That's pretty cruel, in all honesty.
I despise that, and this is something I also despise. But at least with Crash Team Racing, you had the option of just getting stuff in the game without paying any money. Whereas with this, if you want to transfer Pokemon from other games, you have to pay money.
Oh no, wait, you do. Pokemon. I forgot about Pokemon Bank's existence. Yeah, you technically would. But then again, and that's if you have any of the old games. Oh my god, you guys are all Pokemon fans. You all have the old games. But then again, you most likely have them all transferred to the latest version of the games. And you already have banks set up. And you could do a simple 1 month service. Again, again, you could just go with the cheapest route, get all your Pokemon. They're boom bam boomly done. You're done. You don't need to touch it anymore. All your Pokemon are now on the home server, so you can now not care. Again, maybe it's just that I'm just don't give a fuck about the whole box thing. I mean, ultimately, because frankly, I always restart the game ever, and all that bonding and progress. Pokemon is forever erased out of history. Although the bonds I shared with them forever be within my heart and memory, until I most likely get a get Alzheimer's, where I forget every single thing I ever my brain is slowly fucking forgetting everything, which is the most tragic thing ever.
You have to. You have to pay money to transfer Pokemon from other games that are not Pokemon Sword and Shield or Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. If you want to transfer from Pokemon Bank, which uses the 3DS games, you have to pay money. Booyah! You still have to pay no matter what. Yeah, I'm not a happy person right now. I'm pretty pissed off at this. If any of you agree with me, comments, let me know. Am I wrong? It's just this is something I don't think I'll ever agree with people. Like if someone tells me, "Oh my God, Twip, stop complaining. It's a fair service because you can do Wonder Trade with 5 Pokemon." I will just tell them, "No, that's just."
Twip, if anything, here's some wise advice. Agree to disagree, man. I don't agree with you with your stance, but frankly, I'll just agree to disagree. Agree. I ultimately probably won't side with you on this argument. And I hope you can understand and respect my opinion on this. But then again, you use Twitter, so for all I know, you probably will never respect my opinion. Okay, that's just an insult. Not everyone who uses Twitter is a scumbag. I shouldn't be labeling people like that. Ugh, it's cruel. But Twitter is a piece of shit. But then someone could just say, oh no, Twitter's not that bad. Then I'll just say, agree to disagree. That's the ultimate law here, buddy. It's something that everyone should know. But wait, I forgot. This is the internet. No one understands that rule. Because everyone likes to know, no, my opinion is right. No, my opinion is right. No, 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 no. Because no one can just think, stay calm, take a deep breath in and out, and just say, agree to disagree. Alright then. And just walk on their merry way. No, it's either indoctrinate yourself to my beliefs, or you are scum. No, you indoctrinate yourself to my beliefs, or else you are scum. It's pretty fucking stupid, in all honesty, that no one can just shut up and just be like, alright, you got your fair points, I got my fair points, let's all move on with our lives. Yes, yes, yes. Tilly Hayes. Top to Tillio.
better game design, making it more convenient, why do you have to pay extra money for that? Why couldn't that just be in the games? Because it didn't take that much work. Like, seriously, this is just cut content from the games. It did not take a lot of extra work, and yet they.
Okay, how do you know it wouldn't take extra work? Do you work at Game Freak or Pokemon Company? Do you know anything about coding whatsoever? This is the thing that most YouTubers like to do. Even like to do. I'm an idiot who doesn't know a lot about coding. I only had like one computer class, and that was like when I was in my Christian school, which I believe was high school, 10th grade. I did computer class, and I was not a master. Trust me, I've seen someone. There was a literal senior, I believe, in my class. Really fucking master code like legit, really fucking good at it along with other people around me. I was just an idiot who passed that class. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say here is, do you even know how easy it would have been, how difficult it would have been? I'm just saying, you don't know because, frankly, a lot of YouTubers say they know this shit, but frankly, I don't believe it. Because most of the time, oh man, it could have been easy, it should have been easy, it should have been easy. Because frankly, I kind of doubt that truth and statement, because it seems more or less you just trying to say that it was because you think you know, even though you've never been around the process.
Made $2.6 million for nothing. $2.6 million, just in the open, free, and that just pisses me off. That makes me so angry with these companies. And yeah, I don't really have anything to add on that. Sorry for the negative rant, but I just cannot stand this type of business practice.
Welcome to the world of business. Frankly, it could have been scummier. Like I said before, the EA model, although it may sound crazy or stupid, do you really doubt that EA wouldn't do this? Do you really think EA has a moral standard? If you said yes, then you're lying to yourself. Come on, sweetie, don't lie to yourself. We're all Americans here. Well, we're all people who know EA. EA would have made it worse. EA would have done exactly what I just said. It wouldn't shock me.
I just can't. That's my rant over. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Ultimately, Twip, I just don't agree with you. And hopefully, if you watch this video, you can respect my opinion. It's agree to disagree, buddy. That's all I'm asking. So, ultimately, shit, what am I gonna do? Because, I couldn't make the same style of thumbnail I made for the last video when I was talking about Twip, which would have been easier. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go with that. Let's go with that thumbnail style. Fuck. Ultimately, that's the end of this video, guys. Please be sure to like, subscribe, Share the future friends, subscribe to the bell, notified me of future uploads. Without further ado, this is Conrad signing off. Also, please note I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the old thumbnail that updated thumbnail I did for the other Twip video. So if you see that this thumbnail has not been changed yet and then I update it, do not be shocked. Also, I'm sorry that's 40 minutes long. You guys know my rants don't last darn short. They're long as fuck. But anyway, bye.